Can you guys hear me now? Hello? Hello? I don't know if anyone's actually watching. Hopefully I haven't fucked things up here. Hey, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me okay? There we go. Yeah, sweet. Perfect. All right. So I'm just going to play a little. Where do you buy your guitars? This isn't mine. This is from a company called Macmull in Israel. They make really high-end S and T type guitars. They're really, really nice. I've got them to do some demos and stuff like that at the moment. Questions now. Let's see. Cheddar, hello, how's it going, man? Good to see you in here. Would you like to play Muse Plugin Baby? Yeah, I think I'm going to do a cover of that soon, and most likely a How to Sound Like video as well. Do you like Eric Clapton? Of course. Mainly the Blues Breakers album, though, if I'm honest. Play Still Take You Home, I will do shortly. Heartfelt Demo Summer NAMM. I hope I can go to Summer NAMM, but I can't really afford to go out myself. So maybe if Mass Distro were up for Take Me Again, then I would always come over. Will you come and dance a little live Arctic Monkeys? I get asked this a lot recently, and I think it's because the wah delay part at the beginning is quite hard for people to figure out. So I might actually do a How to Sound Like video on that as well. Hi, I want to start learning how to play the guitar. Which guitar would you recommend for my first? Some of the Squire stuff is really good. It depends what type of music you're playing, but I don't know. I started on like a Stratocaster style guitar, and you can't really go wrong with that. I think any guitar will do, but it's always good to get something that's kind of suited to the music that you play. And if you're into bluesy stuff, then you can't really beat a Stratocaster for that. If you're into more rocky stuff, a Telecaster style will do. Okay. Which guitar would you recommend for my first one? Just add to that. You're Serenade. Henning, hello. And McKeel, how's it going? You're serenading our dinner. Well, we should do that every night, right? Just Skype me and I'll play bad blues to you all night long. When are you going to give The Shallow some love? Never. Maybe soon. I need to learn some. Room's looking good. Yeah, it's getting there. It's kind of better than my old room. I mean, I've got my little pedal unit over there, which is nice, and then I'm going to get some amps behind me here. I need to get more policies and shit like that, but it's a good room. I quite like it. Henning is here. I know. Why does he have to always show up in people's videos, man? It's hard work. My only guitar cable broke today, so I can't use my guitar on. Can't buy another cable. When is your Morning Glory cover coming? I need to do a lot more races. I got a hold of some nice acoustics courtesy of Andy from Break the Machine. He has a little online shop where he sells pedals and stuff like that, so you should go and check that out as well. He's got some good stuff. Thank you, Heartfelt Dollars. That's really nice of you to say. I'm your fan in Korea. Your skill is good. It needs improvement, but thank you for the kind words. My mum is saying you turn subtitles on and she can't get them back off on her TV. You have to come back and turn them on. I didn't use the TV, but I'll come back, definitely. Being a lefty is tough. So many guitars for everyone else. Yeah, I'm surprised even nowadays that there aren't more left-handed guitars out there, and it's a bit shitty that they cost more, but I guess that's just the nature of them. Love the new room. Yeah, I really like it. I just need to start. I don't know. It's always weird moving to a different place, and the first priority was the guitar room for sure. So I want a Gibson SG. Found one for about 280 quid, but I would never be able to afford that. Wanted one for 3 years. How would you say to earn a bit of money off music? I don't know. It's always a tough one. There's loads of ways. There's gigs, lessons, doing YouTube stuff. But I think if you saved up for a bit, you could afford £280. Like if you got a little part-time job somewhere, if you're studying or anything like that. Rory Jackson, have you had any experience with the Fender Fat 50s pickups? Looking against them, they're really great pickups. They're some of my favourite from the custom shop that you can go and buy. They're very good. Yeah, Henning, why are you blaming me? Come on, it must have been Carl and Lisa. Epiphone, not Gibson. Yeah, I mean, Epiphone are great as well, especially for the beginning guitars. I mean, there's loads of good stuff out there. I mean, who's got a new signature recently? I can't remember his name. The bluesy dude, he's got like a P90 in there, and he chose Epiphone over Gibson when he had the choice. So I think that's something to do with he wanted more people to be able to afford them and be able to buy them and all that stuff. Do you recommend any cheap guitar cables? I don't know. Some of the Fender stuff's okay, but I would invest in some good cables because they can last a long time. So, yeah. What about buying a Fender Bronco? I'd quite like something like that, or one of the old Mustangs, or the Joe Sonics, just for something a little bit different, but it's not kind of a priority at the moment. What's your opinion on PRS? I think they're great guitars, but I could never bond with them personally. I don't know why. I really thought when the John Mayer Silver Sky came out, because I love John Mayer and the Stratty stuff, that I'd really like it. But it was okay, but I wasn't so impressed by it that it made me want to get one at the same time. Do you have an SG of some sort? I don't. The closest thing I have to an SG is a Les Paul, and that's nothing like an SG really. Gerald James Nichols, that's it. Yeah, he's a fucking great player as well. I don't think he uses a pick either. He makes the guitar scream. Did you break that Scottish guitar you're holding? The headstock seems broken. Yeah, I knocked it on something and it snapped off. So I just got a bit of sandpaper and like sandpapered it flat. And I don't know, it shouldn't have knocked off. It's some cheap little guitar. Any updates on the Ramblers? We've taken a little break at the moment. We've kind of all busy, but I think we might be doing something again soon. Opinions on the Harley Bennett guitars? They're really, really good. They honestly are. They're kind of killing the game when it comes to cheaper guitars, for sure. I have a vintage 69 Mustang and it's a cool guitar. I bet it is. The necks are really skinny on those old Mustangs. I've heard that a lot, and I don't know, I kind of like a bigger neck personally, but I suppose you can get used to it quite easily as well. Someone can make a lot of money making a headstock fixer thing. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, you know. I wonder if someone's already done that. I'm not sure. It'd be kind of silly, but I think it'd be a good idea. Doing song requests for on here or for my covers. It really depends on the covers. It depends whatever I want to do, because I always want to do videos of stuff that I really like doing rather than just doing songs for the sake of doing it. What is your favourite quirky gimmick pedal that you use? Probably it's like this. Hold on, I'll grab it. It's called the Atmosphere by Dr. Scientist, and it's a multi-reverb pedal, and it has like this little, I don't know if you guys can see, it has like this little screen, and when you power it on, it's kind of like an old Game Boy, like 8-bit style thing, and it has loads of different bypass screens and different controls and stuff like that. There'll be a demo of that coming soon as well. That's a really cool pedal. That's kind of the weirdest gimmick-wise, for sure. Let's see. If you do a guitar cover, do me a favour. No one else's covers compared to yours, I swear. Well, thank you very much. I can't remember if I've done Do Me a Favour yet or not. If I've not, then it'd be a good one to do for sure. USA, best country or best country of all time? Best at heavy food that makes me want to sleep all day, maybe. Can you play Through the Fire and Flames? Maybe on Guitar Hero on easy modes, but yeah. I Have Short Fingers is perfect for me. Yeah, I don't know. I always like stray away from skinny necks, but then if I play one for like 20 minutes or something, I kind of forget how skinny it is, unless I go back to another guitar. Favorite guitar you own? At the moment, it's probably my Stratocaster. I'm really getting into Strat playing at the moment. I don't know, it's kind of like, for me, it's a lot more difficult than playing other guitars to get a good sound out of it. Can I ever see you live with your band? Maybe when we're doing gigs. I would always post stuff like that on my social medias anyway. Actually, that's a good shout. Let me quickly make an Instagram. Actually, no, I can't be asked. I'm not sure if you've done it, but a cover of I Want to Be Yours would be good. I've seen you do a bass cover, but not a guitar one. There's guitar in that as well, just playing the simple chords. And I mainly did the bass because it's a bit more interesting than just them same chords the whole way through. Oh, Makeel, thank you. Atomic Love Boost. Atomic, as in Atomic Kitten, or Atomic as in Blondie? Or the Atomic Amp that is up here. That's got your name still on it. It's such an inspiration, mate. Thank you. That's really kind to say. Thoughts on Graham Coxon? I think he's great. He's got a weird approach to guitar, but he makes it work. I did the Blur Song 2 cover the other day, and that was fun to do. I mean, it's quite simple, but still a great song. Opinion on the Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino album. When it first came out, I really liked it, but recently I've not really listened to it at all. It's got a few good songs on it that still resonate with me, but the rest is a bit, I don't know, it's a bit hard to listen to now. Would you ever consider doing a Beatles cover? I love the Beatles, but I think a lot of their stuff gets blocked on here. So if I did it, I'd have to do it from scratch and get the drums in there and all that stuff as well. Claire, I bet you look good on the dance floor. Oh, God, okay. Well, we need some drive. That's all I'm going to play with that. because that is one of the most overplayed Monkey songs ever. Where was I? What's the most expensive guitar I own? Probably my ES335, which is a great little guitar. I mean, I'm looking at getting some really low output PAFs for my Gibsons, because I've kind of gravitated towards like single coils more now, and I'm hoping that if I get some really low output PAFs, it'll kind of rekindle my love for my Gibsons as well. What is your favourite car track? Can't stop. Go into the Hangout settings and change the mode from voice to studio to make the guitar sound better. I'm not actually in the Hangout. I'm in the just the live stream thing. I kind of need to figure out a way to get this better so we can have my voice, and then when I'm playing, it would duck the voice and have the guitar coming through a mic instead of just in the room, because it kind of something weird goes on with that. Alex Turner or Billy Joe Armstrong? I mean, I like Green Day, but I like Arctic Monkeys a lot better. What do you think about the Joyo pedals? I think they're great, especially for the cheaper side of pedals. They're doing some good things. I think recently they've been copying a lot of designs, though, which can be a bit touchy. So, but again, they're cheap alternatives to more of the boutique pedals, so they're a great place to start. Do you prefer to solo or play rhythm? I don't know. I'm pretty shit at playing solos, really. I'm trying to get into like the fingerstyle stuff recently, so I've been learning stuff like that. I'm still not very good at it. My timing in my right hand isn't very good, so I need to practice that a lot more. What's your favourite band? Oh man, I don't know. If I could only listen to one band for the rest of my life, it'd probably be the Beatles, but I don't know, it's such a hard thing to pick. Solid Productions. I'm doing GCSEs right now, and I'm awake from 4 AM till 12 AM working at school or the gym. So many took me a few years to get an SG. I thought it covers a great motivating me a lot. Yeah, just try and save up some money, man. Like you'll get there, and you'll love it as well when you do. Heartfelt demo. I was heading back to work. Have a great day, my friend, and I'll be bugging you in the future. It's good to hear from you, man. I hope you're well. Have you listened to Lily? It's a new band. I haven't. I might have to check them out. Do you have a ukulele? I don't. I mean, I've fucked about with one before, but I don't own one. Which pedal effect should I get first? I'd say an overdrive. A really good overdrive goes a long way. One of my favourites is the Greer Lightspeed that I play quite a lot. So, man did not just play Pink Panther theme on stream. What can I say? If you like single chords and solo stuff, do Hank Marvin covers. Maybe just for you, Keel. Maybe just for you. Says his shit plays fingerstyle perfect. That was not perfect in the set in the slightest. Favorite Arctic Monkeys song? I really like the Ultra Cheese at the moment, but I don't know if that's my favorite. Can you play any Matt DeMarco? I can't remember any off the top of my head. I learned some not long back, but we should do that. Do you like Hotel and Tranquil? Yeah, I do, but I liked it more when it first came out, and now it's just okay. I much prefer stuff like Suck and See and Humbug. Favorite Smiths album? Oh, I don't know, man. I'm not massively into the Smiths. I know like a lot of the songs and stuff, but they're not a top band that I listen to. Like, I like stuff like Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now. So like. Do you still own your first guitar? I don't. It was a Squire, and I got rid of it shortly after I got my first Fender Strat, so I don't actually own it anymore. Did you ever learn any tapping songs? When I was in high school, I kind of got into Van Halen for a bit. So stuff like but no, I'm not very good at it. It's not something I do at the moment. Fender or Gibson? I'd say Fender for me, because I really like the Strats and the Tellys and the Jazzmasters and the whole single coil things. But you need both, you honestly do, to cover all the sounds. Do you have a preference of Fender amps versus Vox amps? I really like a good Fender clean amp. That's my kind of thing that I use 95% of the time with some good pedals. I really love that. I mean, right now we just plugged straight into my old twin reverb, and it's one of my favourite sounds. What pedal do you use for when the sun goes down? It's just clean for the most part, but then for the overdrive part, I would use just an old Proco Rat that I still have somewhere for that distorted tone. Hardest to add to Monkey songs to play? Probably Library Pictures. It's just a weird little rhythm part. Frusciante or Slash? Definitely Frusciante. Like, I love his playing, but I love Slash's stuff as well. But if I had to pick one, it'd be Frusciante, just for the simple facts and stuff like that. Where were we? Unpopular opinion, Chapman is way better than Fender. I really don't like the Chapman guitars, if I'm honest. I really don't. But that's just my thing. I'm kind of into the more vintagey stuff. Dragon Swear. Hey Robin, how's it going, man? Hello there. I think you're on the wrong channel. I think that maybe I should steal that little line. I wonder what he'd think, Mr. Vladimir. Fender or Gretsch? For me, Fender, but I don't know, you can't. For me, you need them all. I'd love to have a Gretsch in the arsenal for sure. Maybe like a Georgia or not a White Falcon, the Country Gentleman or Penguin or something like that. What gauge strings do you use? I use 10s at the moment on everything. I'm thinking of going up to 11s because 10s are a bit, I'm kind of hitting them a bit hard with my right hand recently. What do you think about the quality of Fender Squire guitars? Should I buy one as my first electric guitar? I think they're good and they're getting better nowadays. You should check out some of the Harley Benton stuff for. That stuff is really good. Like, it really, really is. And they do all sorts of different guitars as well. You're not really limited. You can get a Les Paul style, a Telecaster style, a Strat style, anything. Such a beautiful mammal. It really is, man. It really, really is. It just sounds great. It has this clarity and openness that my Fenders don't seem to have, which is kind of upsetting in a little way. When are you making new Arctic Monkeys covers? I'm really looking forward to some book songs. Yeah, I need to do some more of them. I think I'll do Dance Little Live first because that gets requested a lot recently. Can you play the Wii theme? I can't. Maybe I should learn that. Then I will be copyright striked by Nintendo, maybe. Where's your Marshall? It's literally just outside me. I have my Marshall here and then my old Silverface twin down here as well. Purely for the fact that they're plugged into my aux and I don't have long enough speaker cables yet. But I think once I do, then they'll go on that back wall and the deluxe reverb will go on top of my twin and then the Marshall will be in the center somewhere on top of the cab. Are you going to do some other stuff from Alexandra Savy? I might do. I've been kind of learning a lot of Lana Del Rey stuff off the Ultraviolence album recently. So stuff like, what is it? What pedal do you use for over and over and over by track? Well, I actually did have someone on that, and I used the. Let me grab it real quick. Oh, I use this, the White Atom by Magnetic Effects. It gets that kind of spitty time with this little texture control as well. It's a great little pedal. It's not that expensive either. You should go and check them out. He makes some great stuff. And check out the video I did on that as well. I think I used my ES335 and then just that pedal for the fuzz tone. Let's have some coffee. The only Chapmans that impressed me were the ones they showed at NAMM. The ones I tried in the store were really not good. Yeah, I tried some at some guitar shops and they really didn't impress me. I didn't play any at NAMM, but it kind of says something about that. I don't know. They just rubbed me the wrong way in a little way. Play a song too. So I had some in videos as well, and they were always the weakest guitars. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a ton of experience with them, but what I have played and what I've heard from other people, they're not the best. Harry, my mum says you need to work on your ugly sweater game. Well, I think I know someone who might be able to help me out in that situation. I mean, I'm being pretty boring with the black. Maybe I do need a Mr. Goo Goo sweater. I'm in a band. I'm 13. What would you recommend us to do first? We mainly play Arctic Monkeys and The Killers. Should we write our first song soon? Well, if you want to go in that direction, then go for it. It's just practice. I mean, there's nothing wrong with playing covers, but if you guys think you can write some cool songs, then try it out and see where it goes. Opinions on Yamaha guitars. I think they're good. Like the Revstar's quite a good little guitar, and a lot of people seem to like them as well. Do I live by myself? I do indeed. How many guitars do you have? Well, the guitars that I'm buying is 5. But I currently have quite a few different guitars kind of loaned to me at the moment. So I have a couple of acoustics. The 2 Matt Mulls, I have this S-Type and a T-Type as well. So this is the S Classic by Matt Mull, and then the other one is a T Classic. You should go and check them out. They're really, really nice guitars. They're pricey, but they do sound quite special. Do you watch Norman's Rare Guitars? I usually watch the guests on there. I don't watch like the Guitar of the Day or anything because it just kind of bores me. I like seeing like people like Tim Pierce playing on there and guys like that. I don't like Something About You, but I don't know what. I don't know. I can't help you out in that circumstance. Are you irritated by questions about Arctic Monkeys? Because there are a lot of them. Not really. I mean, it's not a secret that most people have found me because of my Arctic Monkeys covers. I mean, Do I Want to Know is approaching 900,000 views, which is crazy. So, I don't know. I don't really mind. Are you an Arctic Monkey? No, I'm a desert ape. Desert ape, not an Arctic Monkey. Can you play Big Boys and Stolen Sweethearts? Yeah. Swear the guy who has Chapman has YouTube channel. Yeah, I think he does. Maybe. That's Chapman. It rings a bell. Rob? Is he called Rob? Something like that. Columbia or Dakota, please, at least part of it. I can't even remember Dakota. Or Columbia. It's called Rob Chapman, yeah, of course. Can you play something on the bass, please? I'm really not a bass player, so I'd kind of not want to embarrass myself in that front. Please be gay, you got the gay face. Well, okay. I'm not, but I don't know what you mean there, State Guy. Please elaborate. You're buying 5 guitars, man. If you buy me an SG, I'll be your best friend. No. What do you think about the Ibanez AZ series? So Ibanez really aren't my thing usually, but I really did like the neck on the AZ series. I wouldn't mind having one in the Arsenal. It's kind of like a super strap thing. But I think if I was going to go for that, I'd want like a Sir guitar because they're really, really, really nice guitars. Hi, when you do your covers, do you mic the amp or direct into the interface? So a lot of my old covers were a mic in front of the amp, but recently I've been using the aux by Universal Audio, so it's basically an impulse response thing. So you plug the speaker out from the amp into that, and then it does the speaker and mic modeling, and that thing sounds great. It's probably my favorite thing in my little home studio when it comes to production. Plain white sauce makes your teeth go grey. Steak Guy seems like a bit of a twat. That's it, Rob Chapman, Nico and Andersons, yeah, man. Tell us something about your Butterscotch Blonde Blackguard Telecaster. I got rid of that not long back. It was a great little guitar, but I traded it towards something a little bit better. Yamaha Pacifica is good. What do you think? I think it's good, but I think there's some better options nowadays. They were kind of like the standard for beginners. They really were. And anything, as long as you're playing a guitar, doesn't really matter what you're playing at the beginning. As long as it inspires you, you enjoy playing it, and it's similar to what the type of music you're into. Do you own any acoustics? I don't at the moment. I've got two. I've got a Hummingbird and a J200 on loan from Andy from Bread Machine, who runs a website selling pedals and stuff, so you should go and check him out. Played Take Me Out by Franz Ferdinand. I can't even remember that. I covered it not long back, but yeah, I can't remember that anymore. Will you check out my band? Sure, drop me an Instagram message or something. Damn it, be gay, I love you like a dog loves pizza. I'm sorry, Steak Guy, but I can't. I can't be something I'm not, unfortunately. And I think you have to go now. So goodbye. Yeah, some people a bit of a dick, but okay, we'll see you later. Beautiful ones, I swear, yeah. Thanks for the answer. I'm really looking into AZ series. Keep the channel going. Always waiting for your new vids. Thank you. I really appreciate that, man. Yeah, go and check them out. They're quite cool guitars. Play Little Johnny Be Good. Okay. Let's see, where was I? Check your Twitter mentions. I don't use Twitter. I have a Twitter account, but I don't use it. But I will do. Just saw the Matmore guitars look amazing, but I'm never going to be able to get one. Yeah, they're really, really good. They're kind of cream of the crop when it comes to guitars, in my opinion. Where do you buy guitars from? Guitar shops, usually. That seems like a bit of a dick answer. But I think you should go and try them out and get a couple there and see which ones really speak to you. His knee socks hard. That little opening riff is when you first start learning something. I can't remember it. Something like that, but yeah. You have to get that in there as well. I learned to play Arctic Monkeys because of you. Thank you. That's great. Keep going, man. Keep going. Show me some. Send me a little message on Instagram, something like that. Can you play anything by the Smiths? I can play some stuff. I can't remember half of it, but it's just stuff like you're really not on the guitar long you'd be playing. Well, thank you, Anne, but I'm really not that good. I've been playing since I was about 10, 11, 12, around that age. Can't remember exactly. I'm 23 now, so anywhere from 10 to 12 years is probably realistic. What's your experience playing 12-string electric guitars? I actually haven't played many 12-string electric guitars. I've played a couple of 12-string acoustics, but I always gravitate to like the famous 12-string songs like Stairway to Heaven and stuff like that. You are a human jukebox, mate. I've learned a lot of covers over the years, so I can remember bits and bobs. I end up forgetting half of it. Please can you check me and my band out? Yeah, sure. Send me a message on Instagram. Instagram is just Harry and a Guitar. Thick Boys Lefty. Thank you for the super chat donation, man. Really appreciate it. Play some System of a Down, please. I'm not in drop D, so I can't. That's my excuse anyway. So you plug your amp in So you plug into your amp and connect onto your interface. It goes through like a Lloyd box first, which then handles the speaker signal that would normally go to speaker, and it's an impulse response. So it models a speaker and a mic setup, and then that runs into my interface, and that's how I record. It's basically a replacement for a physical speaker and a mic, but you can do either. You don't really need a fancy setup just to get some recorded tones in there. It's really crazy how much you've left an impact on my playing style. Not gonna lie. Well, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you're playing and feeling inspired and all that stuff. What should I do if I want to be skinnier and prettier? I don't know. I don't have authority to comment on that. Are you sponsored by any brands? No, not at the moment. I work with companies and do demos and stuff like that, but I'm not actually sponsored to play certain things in videos at the moment. It's kind of like an agreement with certain things. I've been learning to play for 4 months. I can play with you from the afternoon, but you look good. Is that good? Yeah, man. That's especially if you're playing the fast first part and the view from the afternoon stuff. That's really not easy to play. So if you can play that, then you're doing well, man. Just keep going. Let's see, where was I? Hey Harry, could you play the final solo of Comfortably Numb? I don't know half of it. I know a bit, so. I need to learn more Pink Floyd. I really want to do a have sound like Pink Floyd as well. What time are we on? 42. So I'll go for another 20 minutes, I think. So keep getting the questions in. Have you ever listened to The View? Yeah, well, they did that really famous song, the Same Jeans, I think it was called. They have quite a few good songs on that first album, like Superstar Tradesman and Coming Down is really cool. I honestly love all your Arts Monkeys covers. Thanks for making them. Well, thanks for watching, man, and thanks for the kind words as well. I'm struggling to get a good sound. I guess just experimenting will get me there. You just need a good amp, a good guitar, and some good pedals. That's it, and then you can tweak from there. There's a lot of good stuff for not that much money nowadays as well. Like there's so many amps, pedals, and guitars at all different price ranges that are actually really good. Did this guy really just say he's not that good at playing guitar? Now I'm triggered. There's a lot of room for improvement. Let's just leave it at that. Do you like Fair? I don't know who that is. Maybe I should go and check them out. Just got my first proper pedal, a rap because of AM and Blur. Could you play some Blur? I don't actually know a lot, so there's like I can't remember half the stuff. I probably should learn some more of that stuff, because some of their stuff's good, but I've never liked a lot of their songs at the same time. The Rat was actually the first pedal that I bought as well because of Arts Monkeys, and it's a great pedal. It really is. What lipstick should I use? Dog lipstick. Try that out. How much money have you spent on all your guitars and equipment? Well, recently I've been lucky enough to work with companies, so I don't actually buy that many pedals anymore. Over the years, though, I've just always used any money I had to get guitar stuff. So like Christmas and birthday money I would spend on guitar stuff. I sold a lot of my records so I could get, like my vinyl records, so I could get stuff for YouTube and stuff like that. It's a gradual thing. It's not a common thing. It's not a thing that you get all at once. It's something that you build up over years. Is blue or orange nail polish my colour? What's your favourite perfume? Do you like One Direction? We've got some weird people in here today. Eugenia Cooney's mom. Keep the questions coming in. They're mildly entertaining. Try a little bit harder, eh? Fender or Marshall amps. The Fender clean amp is my thing. Like all day. That with some good pedals is the perfect setup for me. But you kind of need both. I use the Marshall for different things, and I really want a Marshall Plexi as well. And a Vox Star lamp I need to get in the arsenal as well. Can you play the Hotel California solo? I can't even remember half of that. Let me see. Slash, what you saying? I love Slash, man, especially the Appetite for Destruction album. That's some of the best hard rock stuff that is out there. Do you think all genders should be treated equally? Yep. Who cares? Like, people are people. Judge the people and how they are. Thoughts on straps with thicker necks? Can you get used to them if you're used to modern thin ones? It's all a preference thing. I really like thick necks. The modern thin ones are just too thin for me. It feels like my hand's a bit cramped. So it's all just personal preference. Harry, hi. Hey, man, how's it going? Play Neon of John Mayer, please. Oh, God, that's like with the E down to C. I can't even remember it, but... So that is the wrong note, but something like that. A Dean guitar's good. I don't know. I don't have much experience with that because they're a bit too metally, shreddery type thing for me. Right, I'm sorry, Eugene Acuni, but you're gonna go now. You're putting some shitty things in this chat. Do you think 1 point perspective is hard? Not really. The solo's quite simple. I mean, Alex's guitar playing isn't anything crazy, so I think most people could get there. Do you like Razorlight? Yeah, mainly the first album, I think. Those are definitely 8 or 9s. What a rating? The strings, these are 10s for sure. I DM'd you on Instagram. I had a private account though. Does that matter? No, I don't think so. I'll check my messages after. Do you have a lesson on that solo? You play Bootful and I just have to learn it. I can't remember if I have, if I'm honest. I don't think so. Let's see. What are the best scales to learn starting out? I know pentatonic. What else should I learn? Try learning some modes. So, like Dorian, Mixolydian, Ionian, stuff like that. The major scale and all that. Do you play in a band? I did until recently. It seems like we're on a bit of a break, but okay, let's get some more questions in, guys. We've got 10 minutes left. I'm just going to play guitar for a minute because it seems like we've run out of questions. Okay, so we've got some more questions. Can I sing? I can't. I really wish I could. Maybe I need to practice on that a little bit more. Have you heard of the Growlers? I've heard the name, but I'm not sure actually where from. What's your favourite guitar? At the moment, probably my Strat. I'm really getting into Strat playing at the moment. Do you prefer your Strats or Les Pauls? I mean, the Les Paul has the most sentimental value because that was kind of my #1 guitar for a long, long time. But I'm getting into the Strats and the single coil stuff a lot more recently. What thickness picks do you prefer? So at the moment, I use the green Tortex, which I think I can't see because it's worn away. I think they're 0.88mm, so they've got a little bit of flex to them. But yeah, I don't really like super thin picks because they just bend all over the place. I don't really like really thick picks either. I don't mind some of the gravity picks that are like 1mm or 1.5, but I really do like the green Tortex. Will we ever get some Humbug covers? Yeah, definitely. I'm going to do Dance Little Liar soon, I think. I might actually learn that properly today. Favourite Arctic Monkeys song? The Ultra Cheese at the moment, probably. Can you play Kasabian? Yeah, I need to do some more Kasabian stuff like. This is hard. If you had to burn any guitar, which one would you? You can't say your bass. Probably my Jazzmaster, which is shitty to say and think about, but yeah, probably the Jazzmaster. What bands are you into at the moment? Personally, I've been listening to a lot of Britpop stuff like Blur, Supergrass, and Pulp. Yeah, I love all that stuff. I've been getting into like a lot of bluesy stuff recently, so like Stevie Ray Vaughan, revisiting Hendrix a little bit. Philip Sayce, who's an absolute monster guitar player, and then a lot of session-y dudes like Josh Smith, Kirk Fletcher, Matt Schofield, people like that. Back in Black, please. Okay, let's see. So. That's super weird playing that on a Strat, but yeah. Oasis better than Blur. Yeah, I agree, man. I really like Oasis compared to Blur. How many pedals do you own? Oh man, as of recently, probably too many. But I'm very lucky that companies want to send stuff, and there's going to be a shit ton of demos coming up for sure. Can you play any news? Yeah, man. Will you and George or Lana ever collab. I wouldn't mind doing something with him if I'm honest. He does some good Strokes covers. Maybe in the future. Beatles or Stones. Beatles for me, but I love both as well. Can you play any Strokes? Yeah, I need to do more. The problem with the Strokes stuff is they do this really weird thing where they block them in the UK, but then nowhere else. So only other countries can see them. And I have quite a lot of UK followers, so it's a bit shit to do that. But yeah, sure. I really want to cover this. That'd be really cool to do. Fish and chips with curry sauce and gravy. Well, I'm from the north, so gravy all day long for me. I love curry sauce and chips by itself, but fish and chips, you need gravy. They're really good. The light surfer. Are you talking about the Growlers or Fur here, Irvin? Gary Shaw, can you check them out? I recommend starting out with the album Chinese Fountain. I will do, man, for sure. Hi, Harry. I'm a new guitarist. What song do you think is good for beginners on electric guitar? Any song that you love. Play stuff that you enjoy, because then you'll learn it properly and you'll really have fun. Plug-in Baby so good. Yeah, I need to do a good cover of that. I think I'll use the Bleep by Ranger Effects for that crazy like oscillating thing at the beginning. Block Party, Helicopter, yes. Some overdrive. Play some Nirvana. That's what you get. Do you like Weezer? I do actually. They released something recently, didn't they? I like stuff like Hash Pipe and all the old stuff. Really like. Taps, no, Chili Peppers. I always struggle with this one if I'm honest. I'll try though. What's your favourite Oasis song? Mine changes every week, and at the moment, it's good to be free or acquiesce. I really like Rocking Chair at the moment. I think I might do a cover of that. It's got some good acoustic guitar parts. James, Wagwan, what's up, man? Sheffield Wednesday or Sheffield United. I don't actually follow football, so I can't comment there. Catfish Studio as well. Hello there. Hey, Vlad, how's it going, man? What songs are easy but not too easy to play in a group of bands? One was the Chelsea Dagger. A lot of the indie stuff is quite easy. I mean, it's quite simple. Franz Ferdinand stuff. I don't know. A lot of songs aren't actually that difficult. It depends what type of music you're into, though, I guess. Play When the Sun Goes Down. Okay, so just hit an hour. So I'll get some questions in. I'll quickly wrap this up. Thank you for everyone who popped by, though. So When the Sun Goes Down. What's the hardest song you've learned to play? Probably something by John Mayer. Like his stuff is really difficult to play right. So stuff like let's see. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up in a second. Can you play Take Me Out? I can, but I can't remember half of it. I did a cover of it not long back. You should go and check it out. Callum Heritage, who solo do you prefer, Liam Gallagher or Noel Gallagher? I really liked Noel's first album, and that whole album beats anything that Liam's done solo-wise for me, personally. Can you do some tutorials or some indie stuff like Arts Monkeys? I've actually done a bunch before. You should go onto my channel and check out my playlist and see. Next gig you're going to. I've not actually got any gigs booked that lined up. I'd kind of like to see... there's a guy called JD Salomar who's like doing all this blues stuff, and he's like mainly in America, and he's coming over to the UK, so I'd quite like to see him. And Ariel Paul's in it as well. He's a fucking monster player. Play Believer. Do you mean by the Monkeys? Like... I don't know. Emmanuel said hi before from TFI as well. Hey, man. I don't know if you're still here, but it's good to hear from you. Okay, so I'm going to play a little thing now and just end the stream. So thank you, everyone who came and answered questions as usual. I think I'm going to do these more often. They're quite fun as well. So, yeah. Right, so I'm going to hang up now, guys. It was good to hear from you all. Thanks for dropping by, and I'll see you shortly in the next video or next live stream. All right, man. See you later.